Welcome back to Psychonauts 2 in a little bit of a pickle. In the astrolabe in front of us, we see Nona Quado,
Listen,
aka Lucretia Mux. To her left, we find the grand head of the Psychonauts, Truman Zanotto. And to our left, we find more mushroom macarons and old food. Oh, and all the Psychic Six here, trying their best to help Lucretia Mux. And old Tattletale Norma is over here.
Ouch! Better quit it.
Damn it, Norma. And Lily is here as well. We're about to do something really rash. It's time to get the last powers before the end of the game. In Levitation, we will increase the power of our Wrecking Ball attacks, but you probably haven't seen me run into too many enemies. Yeah, I don't do it too much. It's a little bit of extra damage, but my main attack powers tend to be more useful. And in Clairvoyance, making me invincible for a brief amount of time when using Clairvoyance is useful in some fights, particularly the fights against bad moods, really, but they're not usually a big problem. Still, it's good to get all the powers. Except that last Clairvoyance power. We'll need to do a little bit more legwork for that. Are you ready, Lily?
Lily!
Raz, listen. I've been following my dad for a while, and he's acting really weird.
I need to see what's going on inside his mind. I need to go into the Grand Head.
You're right. We do.
Wait, what?
You're not going to make me do this alone, are you?
Wow.
Jeez, get over yourself, Dad. What the heck?
Right. Let's split up and compare notes in a bit.
What is this?
This is just...
I agree, Lily. I agree.
Here are his outfits. That's pretty normal.
In his mind, have you ever seen my father? He never thought about his clothes. Strange.
Good point, good point.
Maybe your dad was considering a change of beard?
Never! Not my dad!
Well, at least you know he thought about his family.
Yeah, but what's with all the lines showing how we're all related?
Maybe he was getting more forgetful? Lily, take it from me. All dads are weird.
I just don't know what's wrong with him. Dad?
I guess he's really proud of his diplomas.
Then why doesn't he hang them up in his office?
He's secretly proud?
But...
Certificate of Graduation, Doctor of Herbophony. Timothy John Shafter, Tim Tam Smith, Tiny Tim Schafflers, Mr. Big E Old Scamps. I wonder if one of these is a Tim Schafer reference. Then from Timothy Bones and Tater Tot Tim, we have Master of Parapsychology. Yes.
Huh?
It's almost like he comes here to practice being himself.
Rasputin, I gotta tell you, I don't like it.
You know what I don't like? These figments trying to escape me.
Yep.
I'm gonna get that last figment. And as I do, let's think a little bit about this. We've had many pieces put in front of us. The game hasn't been extremely subtle about it, and in fact, if you've picked up on the correct cues, you might know where this is going.
Weird.
Lily gets no response from her dad when she tries to psychically connect him, but we know he was awake.
Don't get it.
We found a body without a brain, temporarily used it. And someone here really wants to believe they are Truman. Have you figured it out? Couple more seconds,
Why would he?
and then we'll crack this mystery wide open.
Hey, this statue.
Careful, Raz. That's still my dad.
I don't really think of your dad as a vain man.
He's not! I'm telling you, something's not right in this stupid place!
You want another clue? This here is an interesting clue. Look up, or you'll miss it. This design may remind you of some things we have seen in a few mines up till now.
I think there's something under here.
Yeah, more plaster.
Whoa, Lily. Your dad was a really big fan of Nick from the mailroom.
Well, most people are. Except my dad. My dad once told me he thought Nick John Smith was an obsequious little lick spittle.
Lick spittle?
That's how my dad talked. My real dad. Raz, this isn't my dad's mind.
Lily! Oof.
Hey, you kids! Get off that carpet. VIPs only.
If it's not your dad's mind, whose mind is it?
His.
Nick's brain is missing, but, I mean, Nick?
Make way, common folk. Make room for Zazarovich Crystal Malik, future Tsar of Grulovia.
Nick is the Zazarovich?
I can't believe it. What's a Zazarovich?
The missing heir to the throne of Grulovia. He lived in exile with his family after Malignant had destroyed the capital. Why is his brain in your dad's body?
And where is my father's real brain? Come on, let's make him talk. Come on, he's getting away. Move aside.
Kids today.
Lily will be fine while we collect figments and go in line
Official business.
in a little
Coming through.
gravity section here. That's right. We are in the Zazarovich heir's brain in Truman's body.
Yep.
The dots are almost entirely connected. We have a lot of the whats and some of the hows.
Sorry.
We've been standing here forever.
Well, mostly. And some of the whys, but not entirely.
Excuse me.
Get behind me, punk.
We'll be clearing that up
You
very,
can't
very
just cut in
soon.
line.
And this fellow here, a guard of some kind. These are simply as cattle. Huh. Well, not the worst thing.
Hi. Can we get on the ride, please?
Did you two cut in line?
We're VIPs.
Oh, does that stand for vertically impaired preteens?
Oh, come on. This is an emergency!
It's for your own safety. Come back when you're older.
I think we just need to do a little leap of logic here. Yeah, that's better.
Okay, we're older. Check us now.
Oh man, how long have I had this job? I gotta get out of here. Sorry, Grolovians only.
What? You can't.
It's okay, Raz. Go!
But Lily.
Don't worry. I have a plan. Now,
Hey!
follow that czar!
This ought to be good.
Land of plenty, land of love, our fatherland shall rise again. So blessed we are to have the Tsar and all his family. The people's complaints, drowning prosperity. Rulovia, forever shining bright.
Behold the glory of Grulovia. Never had a nation been more prosperous, its people more content. Never was a royal family more beloved than the Maleks, Tsar Theodore, Tsarina Rokal, and the young Zazarovich Crystal. The nation looked forward to the happy day when Crystal Malik would legally and rightfully inherit his father's throne, but alas,
Legally?
that was not meant to be. The Tsar's Minister of War and Protector of the People, General Maligula, had aroused the jealousy of the warmongering Ford Cruller.
What the?
He led his mob of Psychonauts to gang up on Maligula, drowning the brave warrior.
Just when I thought I'd heard every version of this story.
And drowning much of Grulovia in the process. Why didn't the Tsar help Maligula in her time of need? No one knows, but historians agree it is Tsar Theodore's biggest failure. In the end, Grulovia, the Maleks, and Maligula were betrayed by the weakness of the Tsar and the bloodlust of the Psychonauts.
That is some messed up junk.
Hey, Raz. I'm watching you on the control panel here. Why'd you stop?
This door won't open. What happened to the ride operator?
He, had an accident.
Looks like there's an electrical problem up above the ride.
Okay, I'll drain the water so you can get up there. If you can fix it, I should be able to get the ride going again from here.
Check.
Right. Let's look around this ride. I think I'm glad I didn't pay money for this, because it was kind of done on the cheap, you know? But seriously, welcome officially to Fatherland Follies. A nice demonstration and recreation of Grulovia, at its finest, you could say. Complete with moving cardboard cutouts, dancing children, beards, fantastic figments, and caviar shops. Caviar us. Like all mental levels, you will have your figments, you will have your half a mind, you will have your emotional baggage. Be on the lookout. It's not incredibly sneaky, but some of it is still hidden, you know. Gotta make you work for it.
Yep.
You know what's really starting to bug me though? This music. Like, I get it. Not that apparently. But this music is starting to like just get on my nerves a little bit. It's making me lose my concentration, making me be distracted, miss jumps, and no. Now you know what? We gotta turn this off. Maybe it's... Yeah, there we go. Much better. So much better. This game has many achievements, and one of the achievements is to destroy these sources of music. The game is now testing you as well. Have you bought all the upgrades you need? Do you have everything it takes
Yes.
to explore the area?
That tag.
If you don't, you probably want to get it. There's a neat little thing in here I want to show off. These standing dolls, well, they're not doing anything. Not dolls. Cutouts.
Punch, punch, punch. Punch, hooray. Punch, punchy, punch, punch. Punch, hooray. Punch, punch, punch.
You know, that sounds a little familiar.
Punch, punch.
Like, I'm getting some campground vibes. I don't know if it's intended for the game to actually play the lines here, but there is a reason Raz might be saying them. And behind the entrance, through the portal, and now I think it's actually time to go explore up above. You can't actually destroy this part of the scenery. The moving dolls are moving dolls. They cannot be clairvoyant. Oh well. You want to remember when you're playing this your first time through, explore. The scenery hides quite a few interesting little things. The viewing angle makes it a little bit hard to see certain things, but just keep trying. Use the different levels, and you will make it up.
Aha! Here's the Hatbox tag.
Oh boy. We're getting angels in here.
This is not how I heard this story. Then again, I'm not sure who to trust anymore. Hey, Ford, think you could help me up into those rafters?
It's a statue, Raz. I want to grab one thing first. Remember, the stage is bigger on the inside than on the outside.
I think I hear some emotional baggage nearby.
This level is fairly convenient in that you will get a tag, and there will be a bag pretty soon around it. You can get them almost all in one go, though for plot reasons, the game will not let you get the last one. As I'm exploring this place, and showing off the little different nooks and crannies like this train hole you want to go to, for a memory vault, this is a pretty good demonstration that one person's freedom fighter is another's villain. The Psychonauts did what they had to do against Maligula, but in Crystal Malik's mind, Maligula is a hero, although we know she destroyed much of Grulovia. What do we have here? A backstabbing father. Interesting little detail for little prince to note. But note it, he did. That was a little interesting bug there. I've never seen it happen. But I guess I got hit by some scenery that's supposed to leave when you get close. But my enlarged time bubble, as useful as it was, caused me some issues. But yeah. Little old Crystal Malik was fond of caviar, it looks like. Very fond of caviar, doing what a prince does best. Going around Grulovia, going on ponies, having his caviar, and did we mention caviar? That's right, he really loves his caviar. And when the barbarians were at the gate, because he certainly remembers them as barbarians, good old Maligula was there to save him. And lo, everyone was happy. Except his dad. Something wasn't quite right.
Catch me, angels! Yep.
Doesn't sound very angelic, but you know, you work with the budget you have, and whatever mental budget he had went into this.
Okay, did that fix the problem?
Looks good, Raz. Get back on the ride and I'll start it up again. Aha! I think I finally found the right button. Here we go. Oh wait, that's not right.
Ah, shit. That's right, we are in someone's mind after all. And only a certified ride operator should, in fact, control this ride. We'll start with the sensors. Small. Easy. Not too bad. Is there another sensor somewhere? Yes, there is.
Okay, found the right one.
How do you know for sure?
Wow, I swore that was the one.
Ah, we're now up to the big sensors. The Psy Blast upgrade is really working out to my advantage here.
Damn!
buttons.
Ooh.
Time for justice!
We've got the big guns now. An enabler. Makes sense. He is a very, very enabled child. Judgment. We are lowly peasants after all. More sensors. And doubts.
My baby!
I always found the inclusion of a doubt here quite interesting. Why would he have doubts about the current predicament? Maybe he thought something was wrong all along? That's not impossible. Maybe he thought something, you know, maybe he thought he's not quite doing the right thing? But what is right is this fantastic thing. In the dam fight against Maligula, I showed off how an enemy can just die going in the water. And some enemies
Watch it.
are not shy about entering this little area here. Took nicely care of the enablers.
Council must not badger the gavel! This is a court of law.
Oh, another button!
No, wait.
Relax, I know what I'm doing.
Now,
Will you just get back on the dumb ride?
Sure. Right after I get some of my health back from these Fabergé egg lookalikes.
Get me out of Grulovia.
Hang on!
Land of sorrow and dismay, our fatherland has washed away. Our memories are decomposed, the Tsar and all his family. The people's remains drowned in his treachery. Grulovia, Grulovia, Fort Callan murdered here. Grulovia, and
Maligula was mourned. If only the Tsar had supported her more, not turned his back on her in her time of need. Maybe then his family would not have been forced into exile. Forced to wander the earth with no country, across the frozen Arctic. The burning desert. Endless ocean.
They lived in the ocean.
On his deathbed, Tsar Theodore gave young Bristol, who had suffered so much, a small ray of hope. He told him that Maligula, protector of Grulovia, was still alive.
and
If she
she's
were
my
alive,
fake grandma.
why had no one heard from her? Surely Ford Cruller and his psycho spies must have her captive. Crystal Malik bravely decided then and there to find her, to undo his father's mistake, and to restore Maligula, the Maliks, and all of Grulovia to power.
Hey!
Are you stuck again? Is something malfunctioning on your end?
Sorry, closed for maintenance. And for the glory of Grulovia, or whatever.
What's the holdup?
Hang on. I gotta talk to a guy about a door. Excuse me, but this door over here?
Sorry, busy.
Busy with what?
Propagandaneering. I'm creating a future chapter in this glorious, semi-interactive, location-based epic. This treasure room tells the story of how once the Zazarovich finds Maligula and restores Grulovia to its former glory, the people will all share in unimaginable riches. But it's missing something. Not sure what.
Like something to go in that big egg cup in the middle?
Yeah, something there.
Like maybe an egg?
That's it! See, sometimes you just need a fresh set of eyes. Hey, you get me a big, beautiful, luxurious egg, and I'll use my pass to open that door for you.
Deal! Hey, where do they keep the big eggs around here?
Crystal told me the best eggs he ever found were out in the ocean, whatever that means.
Jeez. Caviar obsession much? This guy at least sees us as a little helper. Aw, we're propagandineering. Isn't that nice? Another cool little thing, these grasses. You can't completely destroy them, but you can wear them down. They are, after all, just cardboard. Now let's take a look at this beautiful egg room.
I'll take this nugget.
It really is all about the eggs, isn't it?
Don't worry, that's insured. Are you doing this on purpose? Oh my, please be careful. Oh, this is all gonna be deducted from my paycheck. Careful now. Oh my, please be careful.
Oh, I think that's fine. Let's go help him with an egg. Because we literally have to help Crystal Malik build up this epic in his mind to proceed. There is something a little bit messed up about that. But you do what you gotta do to get to where you gotta go. Also, if you ever come back to this area at the beginning of the ride, you can jump down. It's like falling in a pit. A black void with nothing in it except health loss.
Suitcase tag. Gotcha.
Alas, Maligula, we barely knew ya. Well, except if you were Ford. What I am gonna do, if you don't mind, is turn off this infernal music.
Through the door like a pesky.
I almost prefer Archetype to it.
Yep.
Ooh, no. How about, let's try that again with a little bit more finesse. You might hear one of the suitcases off to the side. I think this black area actually is many different areas loaded in at the same time. And sometimes you'll be able to hear noises from other areas if you position yourself just right. And we're hearing some of the emotional baggage from around that area. I don't know how well it'll show up in the video encoding. Little audio bug. Nothing really a problem. We also have... Oh, ew. Literally brain material.
I think I hear some emotional baggage nearby.
The purse tag we definitely don't have. Also, hey. Still not alive.
Ho! Yep.
Ooh, there's even a royal janitor figment. How nice. Now, you'll be forgiven for not noticing this big contraption too well the first time you play through. I had a little bit of a problem trying to figure out where to go until I actually got close.
Got the purse tag.
Beautiful. I'm just gonna take care of this quick. I'm not sure why Crystal Malik deserves to have his emotional baggage sorted, but you know, we are Rasputin Aquato, intern of the Psychonauts.
Lily, do you see any controls for a giant painted mural with props?
I see something called Grulovian Diasporama. It has buttons for scenery, props, and heroes.
You can play around with this here. There are 3 different places we want to see. The first one is in the scene as it is, the igloo to the right.
Let's change the scenery.
Okay, there are buttons for Arctic Exile, Adrift at Sea, and Desert Wasteland.
The different scenery refers to different back rooms you can go visit. Adrift at Sea is our ultimate destination, so we'll start with Desert Wasteland.
How about Desert Wasteland?
I was just thinking the same thing.
But we want some things to maybe help us get up there.
I think I want to change something else now.
Whatever.
Can we alter the props?
Yep. You want cacti, fish, maybe some trees?
I think some cacti would really set the mood.
Okay.
I think what this needs is some fish.
I was just thinking the same thing.
I want to change something else, I think.
Figures.
Could you move the family for me?
Sure. Where do you want them? Stage left, right, or center?
Well, I don't want them to be too egotistical yet. Let's just try to the right.
I think we should move the family to stage right.
What's this all about?
Okay, I don't want to think about that family anymore.
Me either.
Okay, that's enough for now. Thanks, Lily.
Bye, Roz.
All the props have little platforms at the back that will either help you or hinder you. I found this configuration to be pretty useful when getting up to the Desert Wasteland scenery area. Look at that. All that beautiful health.
Ho!
But I'm not feeling this. I think it's time to redecorate.
Lily, can you change that projector screen again?
Sure. It has buttons for scenery, props, and heroes.
Let's change the scenery.
Okay, there are buttons for Arctic Exile, Adrift at Sea, and Desert Wasteland.
You can skip a lot of conversational dialogue in this game, but this is one of the few places where if you try to skip the dialogue, you still have to sit around for the length of the audio line. I don't know why it happens here particularly, but it's a small conversational bug.
Show me Adrift at Sea, could you?
I guess.
Ooh, no, that tree's in the way.
I think I want to change something else now.
Whatever.
Can we alter the props?
Yep. You want cacti, fish, maybe some trees?
Those trees are ruining it. Get rid of them.
I guess.
I want to change something else, I think.
Figures.
Could you move the family for me?
Sure. Where do you want them? Stage left, right, or center?
Front and center. I think that's where Crystal would like his family.
You sure this is doing something?
Okay, I don't want to think about that family anymore.
Me either.
Okay, that's enough for now. Thanks, Lily.
Bye, Roz.
You want to play around and make your masterpiece? Do it as much as you'd like. We, however, have had, I think, enough of interactivity.
Hey, I know where I am. This is the Lady Luctopus. The Maliks must have lived at the casino for a while, suffering in exile. Ha!